Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm sharing my story of how a dream turned into reality, the journey of building my dream house in Jamaica. It's a story that started back in 1999, when I first fell in love with the island. Let's go back to where it all began. In 1999, I met my wife and we started traveling back and forth between Florida and Jamaica frequently. Her family lived in Kingston, and my grandfather was in Mandeville. These visits made me fall in love with the island, sparked the idea of moving there someday. So I started looking around for land to purchase. At that time, I only knew Kingston and Mandeville. I wasn't exactly sure where I wanted to settle, but I started asking friends and family about available properties. My father-in-law offered us a piece of land in Brownstown, but I wasn't too fond of the area, and I'm honestly relieved that I didn't go that route. More on that later. Let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in seeing more like this. Your feedback will help me decide whether to continue this series. I headed to Mandeville and started searching for land. I spoke with my grandfather about it, but he didn't say much at the time. Later, when I returned to Florida, he called and mentioned that he had a piece of land that would have originally gone to my uncle. He wasn't interested in it. The view was stunning. You could see all the way to Blue Mountain Peak from there. When my grandfather told me the price, it was an absolute steal. So, in August 2012, I bought my first piece of land in Jamaica. Shortly after, my grandfather told me there was another plot right next to mine. Without a second thought, I said yes and bought that too. Back in Florida, I was excited and motivated to save up for the next steps. I decided to cut costs wherever I could. I even quit smoking to save more money. At the time, I ran a mobile car wash business, and one of my customers who owned an architecture firm offered to do my blueprints for free. I was so grateful for that opportunity and hung the blueprints on my wall as a daily reminder of my goal. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Your support helps the channel grow. By May 2014, I was ready to break ground. I flew to Jamaica with $5,000 in my pocket and started building. Back then, that money went a long way. I hired a builder and a few laborers to lay out the foundation, but there was one major issue: the ground was full of rocks. It seemed like the digging would never end, so I had to bring in a guy with a jackhammer to break up some of the tougher sections. One of the biggest challenges came when trying to get water up the hill. I bought a water pump from Home Depot, brought it over in a suitcase, and hoped it would solve the problem. Unfortunately, the pump couldn't push the water up the hill. I even hired some guys to carry water up, but they quickly gave up, saying it was too hard. However, there was one person who didn't give up, a young woman on the team. She pushed through and made sure the work got done. Without her help, I don't know if I would have been able to overcome that hurdle. The journey to build my dream house in Jamaica hasn't been easy, but every challenge has made it even more rewarding. There's still a lot more to share, including how I made some key decisions that paid off in the long run, and what I learned along the way. So stay tuned for the next part of my story, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.